Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Kansas City Royals and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strike.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. Here's Daniel Murphy now, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Batting third.
Digging in, Carlos Gonzalez, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. A tag, and he is out at third. Bases are empty, one man out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
The catcher.
He's ready.
13.
Here's the first offering.
Salvador Perez.
Bouncer down the line. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready now, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Jonathan.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. Dahl is there, and he has it for the out. Digging in, Hernan Perez. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Into the box, number 7. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning continues. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And that misses inside 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soler is there. And that ends the inning. In is Jorge Soler. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Jorge Soler.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now, I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
This one's down to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Adrian now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Swung on and missed for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Gordon is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Weak chopper up the line. That rolls foul for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Swing and a liner. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He'll begin things here against Jason Hamill.
Left fielder, Alex.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Digging in now, Keon Broxton. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Gordon rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner from first crosses the plate. Now in the box, number 8. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
No outs, nobody on. Two and two.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Dahl has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. The pitcher, Zach Davies, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Ready with the 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Number 5,
digging in for his second at bat, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 2 out with the man at first. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he'll scramble back to first safely. Ready for another chance? Hernan Perez trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's set. Here it comes. He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Hamill sets. Here it is on 0-1. Line hard toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. So striding forward now, number 7. He reached on a single in his first try. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Well, he's struggling. The team's doing well. And what's he do? He goes up there and swings the ball out of his zone. I want to be in the action, too. That's what he's thinking with that swing.
Perez is on his way home. The relay throw. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Travis Shaw, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. And this is going to wind up as extra bases again as the Brewers just keep rolling. And that'll play run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Striding in once again, Alex Gordon. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now.
Matt, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he just made 2 tough pitches. Now you're making...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. At the plate, Jason Hamill. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Hard hit ball to second. Yeah, and that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning. So stepping in, David Dahl. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Daniel Murphy, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. Now they tag him out between second and third, and it's a double play. And they'll get the out here as he's run down between second and third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Keon Broxton. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Keon Broxton.
Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Pops this one up. Murphy is there for it. 1 down. Now to the plate, number 8. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Low for ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled. Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Number 8 becomes out number 2 this inning. 2 out, nobody on. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Now at the plate, Zach Davies. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. In the dirt here, and he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder number 7, Carlos
Yanked
Gonzalez.
on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Shaw is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll get in there safely. In is Jorge Soler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball hit high in the air. Deep down the line in left. Hooking just a little. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that high fastball right there, it looks like you can just reach out and touch it. It's right at eye level, and you go to swing, and it's by you. It is the biggest deceptive pitch, I think, in the game.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Now batting, Adrian Gonzalez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now here's a swing, and Adrian sends a high fly ball deep to right field. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And now a stoppage as a balk has been called here. He never came set that time, and that's going to cut this deficit a little closer. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Shaw has room in foul territory, and they can't run it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. Digging in once again, Jonathan Villar. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Second baseman.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Gonzalez has a read on it. 1 down. Digging in and looking for more, Hernan Perez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Gonzalez will tuck this one away for round number 2.
Now batting,
striding into the box, number 7. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
You know, Matt, sometimes guys throw too many strikes. Listen to this. 70% of the time in the game, he's throwing first pitch strike to the hitters, and yet he's still struggling. Maybe he's got to move it off the plate, relocate, or maybe reach back for a little extra, but man, they're all over him right now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the end. Stepping in, Matt Duffy. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Shortstop, Matt
Smoked
Duffy.
on the ground left side. Scooped up on the backhand. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting,
Striding in,
third baseman.
Chesler Cuthbert comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Now at the plate, Jason Hamill. A base hit in his first trip. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Soler ranging back. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Up next for Milwaukee.
And that'll bring in the speedy
Center fielder,
Keon Broxton. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, he got away with one right there. He's really been struggling because he's leaving the ball down the middle. He's going to have to pitch on the corners.
Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder, David Dahl. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. On the ground, up the middle. Perez up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready once again, Daniel Murphy. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Daniel Murphy goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Number 8. Striding in once again, number 8. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
Waiting on it is Dahl. He's got it 1 away. Digging in once again, Jet Bandy. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Gonzalez is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Zach Davies. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hamill into the wind. 0-1 on its way. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now another 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Soler is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Salvador Perez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Salvador Perez.
Grounder down the line at third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Jorge Soler. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
High in the air out to center field. Broxton's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Adrian now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. At the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Jonathan.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in, Hernan Perez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive to center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 7. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Soler is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that very well may be the direct result of having to worry about a fast man at first. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Swing and a liner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Into the box now, Matt Duffy. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Gordon. Gone to lead off the inning. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Popped high in the air. Davies has a play. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield. And he's safe. At the plate, Jason Hamill. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Going after it is Gordon. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he is in there. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He went down on strikes last time up.
Daniel Murphy.
And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Runner goes for second. This is a foul ball. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the. At the plate, Alex Gordon. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Fielder, Alex Gordon.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Cuthbert has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Digging in, Keon Broxton. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Broxton.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Stepping up now, number 8. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. lays off 1-0.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Jeff Vandy.
Into the windup and the pitch. Jeff Vandy is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Dahl. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Coming to the plate now, Zach Davies. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Looped over toward first. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Duffy has got it, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Salvador Perez.
Tapper up the line, but it's foul, strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And a swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there, and that's the first out here in the 9th. So coming to the plate, Jorge Soler. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Back up the middle. Perez gloves it. Throw on to first is going to take care of him as the Royals are now down to their last chance now. Here's Adrian now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit down the line at first. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slice down the left side, but foul. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And another foul ball.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at-bat. He was really making him work.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And he'll put this one away. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
The final line score for our ball game.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Kansas City Royals.
Tampa Bay, center fielder, number 13.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Dahl. And that's the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Got him to go down swinging there. Howie Kendrick goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Steven Souza swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Now here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And he misses there, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, David Dahl.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And that misses inside, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. Stepping in, Brandon Moss. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air. Cobb is there for it. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. The matchup with Julio Urias to lead off the inning.
Baseman number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
1-1 now to Encarnacion. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Nope.
And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Batting sixth.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Salvador Perez.
Bounce towards the mound, but this is foul for the first strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Fielded by Hechavarria. A quick out number 1. In is Jorge Soler, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Soler.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The throw into second, and he'll get in there safely. Here's Adrian now, and he's a guy looking to break out.
Adrian Gonzalez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. In now, Matt Duffy. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Melky Cabrera. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Melky Cabrera.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in, Jeffrey Marte, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Murphy takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting ninth.
Here's Echeverria now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 0-1, here it comes. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Line toward right center, and the Rays are in the hit column. Here's Juan Lagares. 0-for-1 here in the early going.
Juan Lagares.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw forces the first baseman to leave his feet, and by the time he came down, it's too late. Here's Howie Kendrick. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Murphy onto the grass, and that retires the side. Stepping in, Chesler Cuthbert. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Third baseman, Chesler Cuthbert.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Souza has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. Digging in to try it again. David Dahl hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. He'll get it into second, and he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Digging in for his second at-bat, Daniel Murphy. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0-for-1 so far. Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And he's safe. Sliding in once again, Carlos Gonzalez. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. On the ground up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. The tag by Ramos, and they got him at home plate. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brendan Moss. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Adaney will make the catch to retire the side. Ready for another chance. Steven Souza comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ball game.
Steven Souza.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
He throws him on the fastball there. Steven Souza goes quietly leading off the fourth. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time. 3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
The next 3-2. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He'll try it again. 3-2.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
The payoff pitch one more time. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Wilson Ramos will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Dahl is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, Salvador.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. So coming to the plate, Jorge Soler. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Hit sharply on the ground. Echeverria to his left. He's there. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Into the box, Adrian Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And Adrian turns on one here, but this is going to find the seats foul down the right side. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Another one sent foul. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Cabrera. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Striding in, Trevor Plouffe. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Third baseman number 3.
First delivery to him on the way. Started that swing a bit too early. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Gonzalez ranging into the outfield. One down. Here's Melky Cabrera. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. The 1-1 home to Cabrera. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Takes this the other way to right. Dahl back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Here's Jeffrey Marte now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends. Now batting, Matt Duffy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch.
Duffy.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. The windup and the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Lagares is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Chesler Cuthbert. He flew out in his last at bat. And this is low, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
He swings and pops it high toward the left side of the infield. Plouffe has got it, and the side is retired. Here's Echeverria now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Center fielder number 13.
Here's Juan Lagares. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
That's a good pitch right there, believe it or not. You got the changeup and you got him out in front. Yeah, he had a foul ball home run, but that's what it is, a foul ball.
The 1-2 pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Second baseman.
Here's
number
Howie
47,
Kendrick. He's
Howie
0 for 2
Kendrick.
with a strikeout in this one. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And that ends the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Gonzalez. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's set and the pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. 1 run, 6 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. On the ground to Kendrick. This might be 2. There's 1. On to Encarnacion, and they get them both. A double play. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Moss. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he lays off there. 1-0. Here comes the pitch to Moss. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's one long home run. Ready once again, Salvador Perez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that digging in once again, Steven Souza. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Steven Souza.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, this offense finds himself struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Ready for another shot now, Edwin Encarnacion. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman, number 3.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in.
Plouffe.
Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Lifted in the air to center field. Gonzalez has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
In is Jorge Soler. 1 for 2 with a double
Leading
on the
off for the
ledger so
Royals.
far.
Left fielder, Jorge Soler.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The batter. First
Striding
baseman,
in once again, Adrian Gonzalez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now.
The batter.
Ready for another chance? Matt Duffy. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Lagares is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is. Now batting, Melky Cabrera. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Melky Cabrera.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now a flare out toward right center. Murphy ranging into shallow right, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Jeffrey Marte. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Brandon Maurer gets the call. He'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Andrew Toles will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. Still without a home run and with just the lone RBI. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Now batting.
Here's Echeverria now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Bouncer down the line. But it's foul. Strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Ready on 1-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Gonzalez has a read on it, and that retires the side. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Third baseman, Cheslor Cuthbert.
To second for Kendrick. And on 1 pitch, he's retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Dahl. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Swing and a looper to left. Cabrera over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
This is line to left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Here's Juan Lagares. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Juan Lagares.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Here's Howie Kendrick, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for Tampa
Into the
Bay,
box,
right
Steven
fielder,
Souza. 3 at-bats
Steven
for him in this one,
Souza.
all ending with him going down on strikes.
Now
Kelvin
pitching for the
Herrera.
Royals, number 40, Kelvin Herrera.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled back. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate. That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Murphy is there for it. 2 down. So stepping in, Wilson Ramos. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. David Peralta will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. No home runs as of yet, and a couple RBIs. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And the second run is in to score as they bounce back to tie it at 2. And he's in at third base safely, so the go-ahead run is right there with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2. Here's Melky Cabrera trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Scott Ober takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of it.
Number 45, Scott.
First delivery to him on the way. Drilled on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. And action now. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Brendan Moss. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. And he takes ball one. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Grounded foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Sent out to straightaway center field. Lagares is giving chase. And he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Salvador Perez. Steve Cishek.
Your attention, please. Now
Cishek pauses. First pitch on the way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Swing and a miss, and now the Royals are down to their final strike. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
The final line score.
Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Kansas City Royals and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll get us started in this one under the light.
Right fielder, David Dahl.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Well, that's a pitch right there you got to just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. If you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. David Dahl is retired to kick off the inning. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Stepping up now, number 7. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Gonzalez giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. Now batting, Hernan Perez. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this will get to the wall now, out near the Milwaukee bullpen. And he's in at second base with a first-inning double. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Gonzalez coming on. And that retires the side. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game. In is Jorge Soler. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. He's set. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gordon going back at the track. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Here's Adrian now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gordon is there. He's got it one away. Stepping into the box, Matt Duffy, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty, one man out. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. The average for him entering play not far north of 200. And this is taken outside for ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Number 7 is there, 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Danny Duffy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And this is popped up back behind second. Perez onto the grass. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Now the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. The pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Dahl. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Alex Gordon. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Striding into the box, Domingo Santana. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. For Gordon, he's at second with his 9th two-base hit of the year. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Line drive to center field. Gonzalez is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So striding forward now, Jet Bandy. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Duffy sets. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Dahl. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
David Dahl.
Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. The 0-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Broxton is right there, 1 down. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. This is lifted out to left. Gordon is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Gonzalez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bandy has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Willie Peralta. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Ready with the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Skied into very shallow right. Dahl has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Pitch on the way. 1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Down the third baseline. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
The batter.
Striding in once again, number 7. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Gonzalez. And this one is gone. A home run. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Hernan Perez. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Stepping into the box, Salvador Perez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Salvador Perez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jorge Soler. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit. Oh, he got out in front of the changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jorge Soler goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center, and this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. In now, Matt Duffy, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Up for Adrian, he picks up double number 2 on the year. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Duffy is retired, 2 down now. Bandy finishes it off with the tag to end the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Travis Shaw.
And that is through into right field for a single. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Keon Broxton.
From the stretch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is past Adrian down the line, a fair ball. So stepping in, Alex Gordon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job.
The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Payoff pitch on its way. Slice down the left side, but foul. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. Standing in, Domingo Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Domingo Santana.
A very big lead from second. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Getting a few steps off of second there. Now the pitch. Pitch is high. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1-2. Here it comes. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Duffy sets. Here's the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. On the ground up the middle. To his left, Duffy. And a low throw, but some fine dirt work there by Gonzalez as he digs this one out to end the inning. Here now is Chesler Cuthbert. Comes
Leading
into
off
this
for the
at bat 0 for 1 in the
third
ball
baseman,
game.
Chesler Cuthbert.
First offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Digging in, Danny Duffy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone. Because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. David Dahl is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And he takes strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Gordon is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Willie Peralta. He'll lead things off as we begin the home. Fifth. Number 8 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Peralta, number 8.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. Still without a home run and 3 driven in. Gonzalez coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. Ready once again, Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Jonathan Villar.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Now a throw to first doubles up the runner. Tough luck that time as he got stuck in no man's land following the line drive on the hit and run. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Duffy sets. Here's the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there. He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Hernan Perez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And it looks like Joakim Soria is going to start to loosen up in the Kansas City bullpen. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Well, that's it.
Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's running towards second. Grounded, foul. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Number 31 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 31.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. For 2 at this point.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
In there, no balls and a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage. 2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone. Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Oh, what a stop. He goes to first. He's out. Digging in and looking for more, Salvador Perez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
Ball 1.
And he takes ball 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. High pop up. Number 31 with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
In is Jorge Soler. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. In there, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis Shaw. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Joakim Soria enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Pitching for the Royals, number 48, Joakim Soria.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Soler arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Keon Broxton 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 0-1. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Heading out toward shallow right. Dahl moving to his left. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in once again, Alex Gordon earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Perez is under it, and the inning is over. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the seventh. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Adrian now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the seventh.
First baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
He's set. Here it comes. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the seventh. Ready for another chance? Matt Duffy. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Matt Duffy.
High in the air out to center field. Broxton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Royals.
Digging in to try it again, Chesler Cuthbert. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
And that misses 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
Seventh inning stretch.
Ready once again, Domingo Santana. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh. First pitch on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the third baseline. Cuthbert fields it cleanly. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Ready for another shot now. Jet Bandy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Digging in now, number 31. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Jesus Aguilar.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Gonzalez has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there. From the belt, the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
And here's Soler to make the grab, and that will end the inning.
Your
Rob
attention,
Scahill
please.
has been summoned
Now
from the
pitching for the
bullpen as he'll
Brewers,
do so to start
number
the eighth.
58.
Striding in, Joaquin
Scahill.
Soria. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little
Leading
bit
off for
ago.
Kansas City, pitcher Joaquin Soria.
Brandon
Hitting for the
Moss
Royals,
is going to be asked to
number
get things going
43.
here as a lead off the top of the
Brandon
eighth.
Moss.
In there for strike one. We'll check in with an average still south of 230. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. And he just misses with a curveball. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And he is out on the tag. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a line drive. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. VR is there, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Riding in once again, Daniel Murphy. There was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. He pulls this one into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Chad Bettis is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Standing in, number 7. Lined hard toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Coming to the plate now, Hernan Perez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Dahl moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Travis Shaw. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Soler is there. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Hey now.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Here's the left fielder Alex Gordon trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And there he goes towards second. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Murphy's got it. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it the side is retired. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
Carlos Gonzalez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Stepping into the box, Salvador Perez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He's set and the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Shaw is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now batting, Jorge Soler. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gordon is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Adrian Gonzalez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. VR ranging into the outfield. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. At the plate, Domingo Santana. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Right fielder
Kelvin Herrera comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching for Kansas City, number 40, Kelvin Herrera.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there is now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here. Said in now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. The pitcher, Rob Scahill, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Johnny Davis will get a chance to. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A winning run at first with nobody out. Hit on the ground, but foul. Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Soler. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with one away. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline, so if he puts a ground ball.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Santana heads for the plate. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 4-4 game. So digging in with a chance to win it here, number 7, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
This is pulled into right. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the Brewers have done it. They'll walk off a winner.
Tonight for the victorious Brewers, 5-run. Men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Miller Park, 42,200. The Brewers thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.